Good morning, and we're on the next day of our adventure, and you find us at the airport waiting for our flight to Sisimiut. Yeah, it's a fine day, so if I turn around you can see there behind me on the airport apron, there's an aeroplane. I don't think that's our flight. I would imagine our plane will be very similar to that, so yeah, it'd be good to get to a new destination. I think we've just about covered all the photo opportunities here. So anyway, we'll see you a bit later. Right, we've arrived in Sisimiut. Just behind me is our hotel. We've just dropped the bags off a bit too early to check in, and we're just going to have a wander around, sort of orientation type walk, etc. So yeah, and behind me, see there is the harbour, and it's very picturesque here. Yeah, should be able to get some great street shots, etc. just of the town. I'm just stood under, I don't know whether you can see there, some whale bones. So yeah, I'll have a wander, see what we can see, and I'll see you a bit later. Good evening, we're out for a walk this evening. Had a walk around the town earlier on, and any of the decent shots will have put up on the video that you'll have seen, but now we're going past the harbour along to an island to look into the sort of harbour or bay where there's an iceberg, and we're hoping to get shots of that at sunset, so could be interesting. Whether it'll work or not I don't know, but we'll carry on and see, and we'll see you a bit later. Right, we're on the top of the hill, and between us and the airport, you may not be able to see the airport, is the iceberg. I mean, it may look like three icebergs, but it's actually one. They are joined together, but it's obviously one in between the three bits. So you can see I've got the tripod over there, and I've taken some shots, so if they're any good we'll put them up on the video. What I was trying to do is get the iceberg and then the clouds skimming on the mountain above, so hopefully it'll come out. Anyway, we'll see you a bit later. After taking this photograph from the top of the hill, I then dropped down to the water's edge where the rest of the party were, as sunset set in, and taking some pictures of the iceberg, and I did take one picture looking back to the town, which was covered in dark cloud.
All right, so we're on the boat. This is Jan in the back, he's our driver. We've got David, Moritz, and Ruth, and we are off on an adventure. Gonna go see the iceberg and then to the abandoned village.
Yes.
Yep.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
My Facebook tonight.
Yeah. Right. So what type of dog is it?
Greenlandic slick dogs.
That's the breed.
Maybe 50% of it is a wolf.
How do you say the name of this town?
Assaqutaq.
And what? When was it founded or built?
It's about in 68.
Was
And there's my wife's parents' house, the yellow one up there.
Right, so we've got to this abandoned settlement on. It's actually on an island. It was a fishing town, fishing village. So yeah, we've come here, just wandering around, taking handheld shots. If this town will get the drone up. So it's pretty impressive. So yeah, it was a bit of a bumpy boat ride to get here, but we got here. We're going to take some shots and then we're hiking back across the rocky outcrop there, so that could be quite interesting. So right, we'll head back to the picnic tables, to the backpack, maybe look at getting the drone out. So anyway, we'll see you shortly.
And David, where we went up on that crack, you might want to try to instead go to the far left. Yep, lean into it. Yeah, you're up.
That's the tricky bit, is it?
Yeah, that's the only.
Right, we're on the trail, trekking back from the abandoned village. It's not the easiest of paths. I don't know whether you can see from the. Let's just bring it up a bit. See from the video, and that's the Pocket 2 attached to my rucksack. The first bit was a bit of a climb, and there was a rope to assist, so that shows how steep it was. So yeah, we're trekking back, and we'll see how we get on. Hopefully you enjoyed the pictures of the village, and as we trek back, if there is anything worthy of a stop, I'm sure we'll stop. You can just see, I don't know whether you can see the people ahead, they're looking at something. It looks as though it's an abandoned hut or something. You can see there's some stone walls. So yeah, it's been a good day so far. It's quite a hard work, this trek, so anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Right, we're getting back near to town, so we can see now we've got a view of the city, and then there's the sea out there, and the trail goes right down there. So we'll get on and we'll see you later. Right, good morning. Well, today we're going up the mountain. If I turn round, you'll see there, that's the mountain we're going up. It's not particularly high. We'll just see how we get on, and I'm sure there'll be excellent views from the top. The weather is pretty epic at the moment. I went out for sunset last night, but didn't really materialise. Any decent shots I got you would have seen, but we didn't get particularly colourful skies. So anyway, we're trekking up there. Not got the drone with me today, not that I've had it out that much, but trying to just make the bag a bit lighter for the big trek. So last day in Sisimiut, and tomorrow we catch the ferry, so up to the top, hopefully brilliant views, and then we'll see. So I'll see you shortly. Right, we made it to the top of the saddle. You can see the high peak there, but we won't be going at that, that's too dangerous. There's a look down there. You can see the valley. Then we come to see the town there, so and there's the other end of the ridge, which would be feasible to do, but I don't think we're going to do that. So I think we're going to go a bit further along, see what shots we can get, what images we can capture, and then head back down. So any really good ones we'll put up on the video after this. See you shortly. Right, we've come to a bit further round towards the main peak, but a good view now over Sisimiut, the town stroke city we're staying at. I've already taken the shot. I did video the back of the camera. If it's any good, I'll put it up. But the shot at 100 ISO f11 was 25th of a second. Although I have put a polarizing filter, circular polarizer on, just to get rid of a bit of the glare. And I don't know whether you can see, there's just in there, the foreground, there's a bit of a rock, give it a bit foreground interest, and then we've taken the shot. So hopefully it'll be quite good. I think shortly, I mean it's gone 5 o'clock now, we'll be heading down to decide what to do for sunset. There was a couple of lakes as we came down that might be possible to do, but anyway, we'll see what happens. If this is any good, I'll put it up shortly, and we'll see you a bit later. Right, so we've come down from the mountain that was, if you look behind us there, and we've come down to the lake for sunset. It's getting on for 8 o'clock now, so sunset's in about an hour and a half. As you can see, it's quite bright shining on me, but hopefully we'll get some nice colours, and the mountain behind me should light up. We've got a nice composition here with the at the point on this peninsula into the lake, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. And yeah, it's a good walk, steep in places, but no, it's had a good day, so hopefully we'll get some nice pictures tonight to finish it off, and tomorrow on catch the ferry, overnight ferry to Nook. So anyway, any decent pictures we'll put up, and we'll see you a bit later. Right, well, sunset never really happened, but as we're walking back to the hotel, the northern lights really kicked off. So as you'll see here from these images, there's some of the northern lights taken in the open field as we were walking back. And then later on we walked back to the hotel and stopped off at the church, taking some images of the northern lights behind the church. If you've watched the video to this far, thank you very much. If you've enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up. And if you like what I'm doing, why not subscribe? The next video will be our ferry journey, our time in Nook. So anyway, we'll see you on the next video.